Hey YouTube, hey Twitch, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So today we are picking up where we left off a couple streams ago with the super duper wetland, super duper saltwater land, and we're going to be exploring the star map. Shinx, how are you doing tonight, Shinx? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining tonight. Okay, so we got our Radbolt rockets ready, and it's been so long since I played this because we played Dave the Diver on Sunday, and yesterday was community night. So I kind of try to remember where we left off exactly, like what we were doing, the side quests. But as for the big thing, I mean, I definitely want to discover the star map in this VOD. And also, I remember there was a little bit of an issue with this brine potentially getting sucked up into these pumps, which I kind of don't want to deal with. So what I'm going to do is just kind of block it off and not have the brine come in contact. I guess I could just push it into the rest of the brine down here or something like that. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. It should be okay. These things I don't need anymore, so we'll delete those. And maybe we'll put one more in here. And I'm kind of content with this just being the way it is. I mean, these things are kind of trivial to the success of the colony at this point, because I mean, we're pretty much on our way to filling out the rest of the star map. Crimson Riots, thank you so much for the sip of Eska. Thank you for being here tonight. And Charlie also, thank you for the moral support. You guys were back to back with the moral support. Oh, I forgot to turn my key light on. I'm a little bit dark today. You know, let's see. I guess I getting like PTSD from potentially the cat knocking it over. Let's see if I can reach the controls from here. All right. Ooh, that's a little bit too bright. All right, that's not bad. Okay, well, that's probably okay. I don't really want to be too there. That's probably good. Okay, cool. Hope you are having a great night. Thank you so much, Crimson Rights. I am indeed. I had a great time watching the GTA Extended Edition or Extended Preview this, I guess not this morning, but just a couple hours ago. I watched it at least twice, and I took some snippets. So it was a pretty good. Okay, Charlie, yeah, rocket me. It was a pretty good time. It was a pretty, yeah, Charlie needs his rocket. So remind me, it was Charlie. I wrote it down, but just to make sure, it was Charlie 67C67, correct? That is, I wrote it down from yesterday. I will certainly rocket you. We're gonna rename the SS spaceship to Charlie 67C67. There you go. Let me know if that's correct, Charlie. And thank you so much for being here tonight. Shink says, I made a pit farm that has no inputs and only requires brushing. I just want to wrench cute critters. Survival is so hard. You know, that's the best way to play the game, when you just, you know, when you just do stuff that is kind of those side quests that you undertake just to make the game a little bit more interesting, not necessarily part of the overall mission, let's say. But you know, there's so many cool ways you can play. Like, I know I'm supposed to get the Cuddle Pip farm up going. I'm supposed to get this going a long time ago, but it never came to fruition. I might work on that today when these guys are in space. So I'm gonna take inspiration from you getting your farm up. And I think it was Fitz that originally submitted that idea, but we're gonna do it today, hopefully. You are very welcome. Survival is difficult. You have to have a lot more patience when building. I think that's the problem that people run into the most when they're playing survival, is they're not used to the fast pace and urgency of getting oxygen, power, and food up for your colony. So if you're ever having trouble with survival, and this goes for everybody too, like, I know my channel's really based around helping new players out. So if anyone's watching the VOD and you're just having a bit of an issue with survival, let's just get rid of this notification. That's very annoying. The most important thing you can do is slow down your gameplay. You will find way more success when you work on like one thing at a time. Like, so you got your food, you got your oxygen, power. Think of which one you might need the most in your colony. Usually it's going to be food, a high morale food, and then, you know, work on that. No sweat is hard enough. Hey, what's up, weird tokenish figure? Oh, sorry, the Sipaveska. I think I raised the Sipaveska, but I didn't actually take it. So thank you, Crimson Rise. I apologize for not fulfilling. Yes, no sweat is hard enough. Yeah, I've never, I don't think I've played No Sweat in a long time, but I know, what does No Sweat do? Does No Sweat take away like the hunger effects of your duplicants? Or I don't actually know what No Sweat does. I assume it just delays like how fast your duplicants deplete oxygen and take in food or whatever. But okay, so let me explain what's going on here before I send them off in a rocket mission. So I did some work off stream. I was kind of playing around with the rooms here. So, you know, just really tedious stuff that I didn't think would be as interesting. So I'll just explain it really quick. I have a nature reserve here for my rocket ship, and I have a washroom. So remember, this is going to be bionic duplicants only going on this rocket. And the bionic duplicants, when they come in to use the washroom or come to get oxygen from down here, I know it's kind of an inconvenience to get all the way here, but nonetheless, they have to go through the nature reserve, and hopefully that helps their buff a little bit to their morale when they're doing their space missions. And I have their rocket area, like their telescope and the rocket control station, all surrounded by insanely high decor value items. So let's say if they're in this space here working on the telescope, it's about 360 per tile, and then 360 to 290. Yeah, I don't know which tile they're going to be on. I hope it's the 360 one. But nonetheless, we have a lot of decor here for duplicates. I guess I could always also put more statues here, so it's not the end of the world if it's a little bit lower on that side. But anyways, I should put something here as well. Maybe I'll move this over to here and then take that out, just to get everything really, really high, so when they're in space, they can, do their thing. Let's see, we got everything else good. So we're going to set the destination here. I think we want to discover, well, you know what? We can also just get some of these modules, or not modules, the artifacts rather. I'm pretty sure I can add modules to this rocket. So let's do that. Let's add an artifact module. I guess we'll open this up. Maybe a couple artifact modules. I'm not sure how many I can build, but maybe I can get a couple artifacts on the way. What is good about a Cuddle Pip? They produce less diets and have a big cute hugs, which I love. That's exactly it, Shinx. It's the big cute hugs. The big cute hugs are basically the biggest benefit. It's not always about diet when it comes to critters. What's another good example? Okay, so another good example might be the long-haired slicksters. The long-haired slicks. Oh, what happened there? Whoa. The long-haired slicksters. They produce. So regular slicksters. They breathe in carbon dioxide and produce oil, which is pretty cool, right? Like, I mean, but realistically, it's not anything that you're going to rely on for oil production, unless you have like maybe hundreds of these, right? But if you get long-haired slicksters because they breathe in oxygen or whatever. They're going to produce, I think they produce oxalite, I want to say. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. But the main value of long-haired slicksters is that they give you slightly more decor. So they give you 200 decor just by having a couple of long-haired slicksters around. All right, so it's kind of likewise with cuddle pups. You're not really farming them to get production out of them as much as you are morale. So actually, having said that, let's move one of these long-haired slicksters into Charlie 6767, and then have even more opportunity for higher morale in this area. I had to call them one at a time, and it broke my heart as they hugged. Oh, no. As they did the deed. Oh, that's so sad. Oh no, I could never do that. I would just put them in a corner and let them, expire on their own. But yeah, there's some critters that I just couldn't do that. But sometimes I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. By the way, so True Tiles was updated once again. I know Torex was asking me on email. I am just using the regular True Tiles mod, so I'm not using anything special or anything that is from GitHub or whatever. And so they what's his name? Aki, the developer, updated the zinc tiles, the zinc textures. So all these cool new textures that you guys are seeing, they're the Aquatic Planet relative textures. So I think it's pretty cool. I mean, some of them are now mixed because, I wasn't using True Tiles for a very long time as it wasn't working. But anyways, my colony was starving, only had 3 people out of 7. Oh, I see. So you needed the food. That's all right. Sometimes you need the food and they're there. I mean, you can't, I mean, it's kind of like The Walking Dead, right? If you need to, at a certain point, the the survival of the colony, I guess, becomes more important. Okay, let's put this in here, build that, and then we'll get on our way. All right, so we'll get that all swept up. I don't want any debris here. Actually, I don't really care about the pip egg. That can probably stay. And then, but yeah, so I have, okay, let me just go over this again. I was in the midst of, so I have a nature reserve, I have a washroom, I have my oxygen pickups, I have lots of power production here. Not that I really need it, but I have power. I have oxygen, I have gunk and oil for lubrication. So I'm pretty good with, yeah, everything is pretty good to get started. I have gunk over here as well. That's why I have a new pip farm, because I just could eat the eggs and get dirt for hatches. Yeah, that's probably the best way to go about it. I love that the game really gives you the opportunity to make use of so there's synergy between all the different critters and plants. I love that about this game. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, you could use, for example, a volcano and feed hatches with igneous rock, right? Or you could use dirt from pips. So no matter which method that you choose, it's like there's always more than one way to play the game, and that's what I absolutely love about this game. You're never restricted to following one technique at all times. Sorry, I think I have cat hair on my face or something. I keep touching my face, and I think it's just a rogue cat hair that's stuck to my moisturizer or something. Okay, anyways, let's go get a mission started. I think we're okay. We get select destination. We're gonna go. We want to be able to return, right? So round trip. We're gonna come up here. Hey, what's up, Mookie? Nice to see you on Twitch. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for joining me. How is everybody? By the way, anybody watch the? Well, I know it's probably not out yet on YouTube, so I'm not gonna keep talking about it. But I was about to ask about if anyone's into GTA, if they've seen the extended look on Netflix, but not everybody has Netflix, so Then you want to start Factorio Space Stage? Yes, I will be doing that sometime next week, I think. So I talked to Stringer last night on stream, and I wanted to start that pretty soon. Okay, let's go get those done. Summon crew. So at some point we will be starting that. I'm really excited to get back into Factorio and alternate it with Ani again. A lot of folks streamed it on YouTube. Yeah, I saw the oh, we got our Vitaly and Victor. Okay, let's go. Let's send them off. I'm gonna save because you guys know how oh, they added a little animation for that. That's cool. I don't know what that was from or what update, or maybe that's part of the Rocketry Expanded update or a mod rather. Okay, let's begin launch sequence. Here we go. Hopefully nothing's in our way. Oh, well, look at that. So we did a whole bunch of shooting. This might incapacitate a duplicate if they happen to be coming by there. That's kind of crazy. So you watched the stream on Crimson Riot. That's cool. Hi, Ethan, do you have any tips for a new player on how to make plastic? So yes, in fact, I do. I have a brand new plastic video that was published maybe let me look it up when I published it. It was just a couple weeks ago. It kind of gives you all the different. Okay, so I have multiple ways. All right, I have the look at my channel and look up the latest plastic video that I have. And it compares the 3 different ways you can make plastic. Now, that's not really a tutorial. That's more of like comparing the methods and which one I think would be optimal. So it's just kind of going over the performance of each. However, if you're a brand new player and you don't want to deal with any of the complicated stuff, literally the easiest way is just to build a rectangle like this of 96 tiles. So 96 right there, like that. Fill it with hydrogen up top, and then put bristle blossoms down and get your glossy Drecos in there. I do this on the Overexplain. So if you look up my Overexplain series, and if you search the anywhere in the first, I think 8 episodes or so, I have the glossy Drecos in there, and they're making a ton of plastic, like literally so much plastic that as a new player, you won't know what to do with at the beginning of your game. And it's as easy as getting a Dreco from somewhere, feeding them meal. So here's like the TLDR without watching the video. Get a glossy Dreco. Sorry, get a regular Dreco, feed it mealwood, and you can use that Dreco to make reed fibers, which is also immensely important for your colony for Atmos suits, for exploration around your asteroid. So and then when you start to lay glossy Dreco eggs, you put them in a separate chamber and feed them blossoms, or you can feed them well, whatever. They can eat a couple different things. I like to feed them blossoms. All right. So and then just by having a rectangle, like you don't have to make it any complicated other than a rectangle. All right. Just make a rectangle, fill it with hydrogen up top, and then have your duplicates working below. You'll make so much plastic you won't know what to do with it. Now, obviously, you can improve those designs, but go check out Overexplained. And why is this still go? I don't understand why this is still shooting. Go check out Overexplained and my plastic videos. I have a couple different variations. So, okay, I'm not sure why this is shooting rad bolts. Maybe I'm just not understanding how this automation is. Like, this is sending a red signal because there's no rocket there, right? So I want it to send me... like, why is it? I feel like this was an update that I feel like this is happening because I'm using the Radbolt mod or something. I don't remember it being this stubborn to use before. So, I mean, there's not really any issue to wasting the Radbolts. It's just I'm going to make a bunch of missiles that can incapacitate my duplicates, which is not ideal. So you know what? Maybe what we'll do for the time being is just cut this wire, and then we'll kind of figure it out from there. So GTA 6 looks great. Need more story info though. Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty epic. Like what they showed so far was pretty cool. Don't want to speculate too. I mean, I guess I could speculate too much on this, a little bit on the story, but I don't want to I don't have my thoughts collected yet on what I think the story will be based on the information that we've had so far. So, but if I had to guess, okay, we're gonna pick. Sorry, I gotta concentrate. I want to actually get this done at some point. If I had to guess, I think we're gonna have a. We're gonna meet Lucia before the game starts, perhaps, and then she's gonna go to prison for something. Or maybe she's already in prison. I'm not sure which one. I'm undecided in my head on which one. And then when Jason picks her up, they're like, either they're already a couple from knowing each other before, or they just met before she went to prison, and he's picking her up because he's the only she's the only contact, or he's the only contact that she has. Those are my two theories of how the game starts. And no, I did not look up any leaks. I don't think there's any leaks on how the game starts, but I did not. Those are the two possibilities, I think. Okay, so I want to have everything here, and I want to have everything here, and we're gonna finally get Cuddle Pips. All right, so let's see. I want to be able to sort all these as well, so that we're gonna send these into its own little sorting chamber. I guess we'll just put it right here. It's not that big of a deal to just put it somewhere in this area. Thanks for the info. You are welcome. Why hydrogen? Hydrogen is needed to grow the scales of the Drecos. So whether you have regular Drecos or glossy Drecos, hydrogen grows their scales so you can shear them to make either plastic or reed fiber. Both of them are very, very important to your colony. And that's why in my Overexplained series, I spend so much time talking about it, because it's so easy. Like there's so many people that will tell you to make a very elaborate, very complicated designs for your ranches. You don't have to. I mean, you can. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But as a new player, you'll make plenty of plastic just by having a regular box. Hey, what's up, Violet? Nice to see you, Violet M. Everyone talking about GTA 6. I should go check it out. Yeah, if you so it comes out on YouTube in about a half an hour. Maybe I don't know if the chat cares, but maybe we can. I mean, it's a half an hour long, so I don't know if I want to do that on stream and do like a react to it. I don't think you guys want to see me react again, right? I mean, it's up to you. I mean, if the chat really wants to, I will. Maybe at the end of the stream, but I mean, I'm not good at reacting, so I don't think that's a good thing for me to. So I don't know. We'll see. Hey, thank you so much for the Prime sub, Violet. Cheers. Thank you so much. I will take an Eska on that. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Fitz? Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Why hydrogen for Drecos? I thought you just need mealwood to make them glossy. Yes, but in order to get the plastic off of them, you have to grow the scales. Oh, and actually Fitz already said it in chat as well. Yeah, so actually, let me just show you my Overexplained, okay? We're going to take a little bit of a detour from this asteroid, and we're going to save here, and we're going to go into Overexplained, and I will show you the easiest, like, luckily in my Overexplained, I have so many saves because I think it's important for, okay, where is it? Capital Wasteland. Let me just go back and show you guys so here's a good one, 189. And show you guys exactly what I mean for plastic production. So if who was the guy who was here before, or sorry, a girl or guy? Kramit, I think your name was Kramit. Let me show you the two easiest ways to produce reed fiber and plastics. This is my Overexplained series. If you guys haven't seen it, this is the guide I'm currently doing on YouTube, and it basically shows you how to play the entire game from start to finish, and it's like the easiest way possible to get through the game. Now look how much plastic I have here, 4,100 kilograms. It doesn't seem like a lot, but I assure you, like, I'll fast forward and I'll show you just how quickly that number goes up. And the reed fiber, I have 63 units of reed fiber. All I did is made a stable with 96 tiles and 96 tiles with a hydrogen atmosphere. Like this. That's like literally no hydrogen at all. It's such a little hydrogen. It's hilarious. All right. So the regular Drecos are eating mealwood. and the glossy Drecos are eating bristle blossoms. And this is fine for producing plastic. Just this setup here. So very simple. Here's the, if you guys want to like pause it and take notes after. Here's the power. Literally nothing going on except for a couple things. I need water obviously for there. There's no ventilation. But by the way, if you're looking for a way to get hydrogen into these areas, what I did is I set up something like this. So I had a gas pump. Obviously, you have to add more stuff. I'm just doing this really quick. You have to have a gas pump with a canister filler, and then you connect these two like that. And then you're not going to bring power. Are you crazy? You're not going to bring power all the way over here. You're going to put a power generator here and just connect this, and you're going to have a duplicate run on this. And then all you're going to do when this is fully built is just empty the canister filler. Like all you have to do is, I don't know if I have one here where I can show you. I don't think I do. But all you do is you just basically empty the canister filler with the slider that appears, and then you move that hydrogen bottle that appears into here, or you let the canister empty it. That's literally all you have to do. It's so easy. All right. Now let me go ahead a little bit. Let's go. So we're at 189, right? Let's go to 257. Okay. So like, a couple hours ahead or whatever. I'll show you guys how much plastic I have then. And this is just like, I don't remember exactly how much I had. I'm just loading random parts of the game. Okay, so in this part, I still have these Drecos farms up. So I'm in the midst of moving these farms over. Look how much plastic I have. 13 tons of plastic and 80 units of reed fiber from here. And this is, like I said, I'm in the midst of relocating the Drecos currently into like proper stables that are going to make sure that the Drecos are in the hydrogen more often than not. So obviously, if you have a stable like this, just a big box, the Drecos won't spend nearly as much time in the hydrogen as they will if they're in something like this, right? Like when the Drecos are all like running around here, they're spending at least 50 to 75% of their time in hydrogen. Same thing down here, probably a little bit more down here. Over here, it's maybe 20 to 40%, like not even, right? So that's the difference, okay? It's 13 tons and like 50 cycles of plastic, all right? So it's a massive amount of plastic that you get for doing almost no work, all right? So that's the TLDR on plastic production. But like I said, please go watch my videos as well. They'll help me out and they'll help you out. So it's great. And leave a like if you enjoyed it. Okay, sorry, let me get caught up on with you guys now in the chat here. Just redid my Dreco wrench and it's not super impressive, but I have enough plastic. I shut down my press. Yes, exactly. I never use a press. I literally have never used a press, Violet Imp. And in that Asher that I just showed you, it's all on YouTube. I've never used a press. You can use a press. There's nothing wrong with using a press. It's just a lot more setup that's involved. That's maybe not going to like the Drecos. You can get started up very early in the game, right? With the press, it's going to take a lot of time because you have to get oil, you have to put it inside of a cold biome or whatever. It's a little bit more complicated, I would say, to deal with the press. Not that it's impossible. Like obviously, it's more than doable. But yeah, it's I would highly recommend going to the Drecos. It's so easy. Now, obviously, if you watch the latest plastic video, the tubulas are the new way to produce plastic in aquatic land. But that's also a little bit like this here. It's a pretty decent way to produce plastic, and I do a comparison among all three in that video, in the latest plastic video. I think I like the Drecos still, to be honest. As much as I like the set it and forget it method of growing plants, I much prefer just to use Drecos. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, I want to sort these pips. So we're gonna do some very easy conveyor rail element sensor here. We're gonna do a conveyor thing here. And then we're gonna do actually, you know what? I'm just gonna put all the pips in here. I'm not gonna try to be too fancy with this. We'll just put them all here. It's fine. We'll auto lock that. We'll build this, and then everything else. Actually, Yeah, pretty much everything can just be plopped in here, I think. It doesn't really... Yeah, we'll just put everything in here for now. Everything in here, unless it's... Yeah, everything. All I want to see is Travolta dying, the rest is a bonus. Can react to it for your ending. Either way is cool. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I wouldn't mind doing it. I just don't feel like I would have... I'm not sure if I have anything valuable, because I've already reacted, like, offline personally, right? So it might be a little bit disingenuous in a way. So I'm not sure. I think I would... Like, I definitely have a lot to say about it in terms of, like, the fidelity. I think I really enjoy what they're doing, and I've always enjoyed I've enjoyed Rockstar games all the way back to GTA Vice City. That was my first GTA game, so I've always been sort of a Rockstar fanboy. I've played all of their games except for Table Tennis and Manhunt, because they were I mean, Manhunt, that wasn't really my thing. What am I looking for here? Pip Egg. But and Table Tennis wasn't really my thing either. But I mean, beyond that, yeah, I've always been sort of a GTA fan, so I've never had too many bad things to say about the franchise. I understand it's not for everybody though, so it's not the end of the world. If you don't like it, that's fine. Definitely not going to... I mean, there's definitely a lot of criticisms to go around GTA, so I know it's not immune to some of the backlash that Rockstar might get. But nonetheless, I've always enjoyed the games. I love feeling like I'm in a movie and playing like I'm, you know, like I'm controlling a character in a movie. And this GTA particularly, the characters sort of remind me of some of my favorite TV show characters in a way. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for this thing, the pickup. These guys here, pickup and the drop off. All right, and I want some water here as well to get these guys. Are they? How hot are they? 31. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, so I need to get these guys fed with water as well, which is too bad because I don't have lots of like average temperature water. I guess I have it here, which is okay. It's not ideal, but oh, I already have a pump. Okay, so I'm already setting this up here actually. So this is actually much easier than I suspected. Basically, we're just going to pipe into this already existing network of piping. And that will probably be fine. Oops, probably go up this way, and then go up like this, and then we'll go up like that. Something like that, and then maybe we'll do a... Sorry, chat, I'm just kind of lost in thought here. Maybe we'll do something like this, so I prioritize everything coming out of here. I definitely don't want this to ever get backed up. And obviously, I don't care about this, so... That's so easy. I was so scared of them. Yeah, they're super easy. Ethan genocided the Drekos. They're all innocent. I love Drekos. Do glossy Drekos only eat bristle blossom? No, they eat a lot of... Sorry, they eat 3 different things, I think. Crimson Riots, thank you so much for the 200 bits. Cheers. Thank you. Last night you gave a 150 and tonight 200. Thank you so much, Crimson Riots. I really appreciate it. And thank you guys for joining me on Thursday. I know it's not my usual streaming day, but I'm not here tomorrow, so I really wanted to get tonight in. So glossy Drekos eat... Sorry, it's not 3, it's 2. Mealwood and bristle blossoms. But I believe if they eat mealwood, they're more likely to lay regular eggs. So not confirmed on my end, but I'm almost certain that's the case. So just a heads up on that. That's my next critter. Yeah, so it's you definitely want both Drekos for your colony. Like it's... Oh, I'm at a siltstone. That's not good, is it? You definitely want both Drekos for your colony. It's going to... You're going to have a rough time if you don't have breed fiber, and you're going to have a rough time if you don't have plastic. So may as well just get all of them. I want to do Shattered Fox, but Bristle Blossoms would eat my water. Gonna be pip-based economy in my world. Yeah, for sure. That's totally viable. Totally viable. Thank you, Ethan. You are very welcome, James. Violet Imp says, I got all my Draco eggs going into a room with just hydrogen and shearing station up to 27 tons of plastic. Yeah, there you go. That's another method too. I've never used that method, but I know it's totally viable. Usually I end up, and again, I guess it depends on your plastic requirements somewhat, but it also, I think it also depends on, yeah, let's see where we're at here. I think it also depends on, get this built here. If you get your plastic set up early enough, you're gonna have so much that you won't even have to shear the ones that you're sending off for culling. But again, it kind of depends on how you like to use plastic. For me, when I set up transit tubes mostly around my asteroid, I still have plenty left, so I just end up not really worrying about to min-max the plastic production. But you're totally right about making that extra step if you really need it. And by the way, Shattered Floxes are really, really fun. Like they're super good for glass. I mean, I think I prefer them for making glass, to be honest. But you are right. I think I'll dox him and send the Travoldo to his address. Oh no. Ethan was saying he uninstalled Factorio and only Dorks played. He also said he respects Travoldo. Says weird tokenish figure. I missed that message because it was an ad. But now I see what Fitz is talking about. Hey, what's up, Dan on YouTube? Dan says, "Oh, this is overexplained. I think I'm going to try the Hydra build next." Yeah, do it, Dan. It's the Hydra. The Hydra is awesome. You'll love the Hydra, I'm sure. Okay, don't go too far. You guys are coming back already? What's this? I want to find this out. Let's stay here. Let's set the destination to here for a little bit and get this stuff researched before you guys come back. All right. That's awesome, Dan. I'm glad that you're going to try it. Just please don't forget to build anything inside the Hydra before you close it off. And if you have any problems with the... I kind of go through it really quickly, but if you have any problems at all with the water distribution on the Hydras, just make sure that you are dropping around 50 kgs per tile, so 100 altogether, right? So when you pick up your water from the bottle filler, make sure that you just use 100, so minus 100 from whatever your max is, and then you take that 100 and then you drop that on top of your electrolyzer. That's like the main thing where people get messed up. Violet says, I'm playing Frosty Planet right now, and so Nectar did make the press early. Okay, there you go. So if you have like an easier way to get the press, then obviously that's going to be the most viable option. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with the press. I sort of give the press a hard time, but it's honestly perfectly fine. And this should prioritize itself. Yeah, perfect. So we got this working correctly. We got the pips growing now. We got a cuddle pip already. Here we go. So once we get enough eggs going here, then we'll change them all out. So we'll do the cuddle pip egg as well. I know Fitz asked for the cuddle pip farm a long time ago, so we're finally doing it. So we're gonna put in pips for the time being. We'll do all the pips, and I only want 8. And I only want to send a red signal here if it's below 8. All right, so this one's gonna have standard all, max 0, 9 priority, 9 priority, and there we go. I don't really care about sorting in this one. It's fine. Just send everything in here, and it's fine and dandy. Lure plants are basically free plastic too. Yep, there you go. If you're on the prehistoric, I think that's the prehistoric one. Normal Drecos also eat pincher pepper nuts. Kind of useless information since they're kind of dumb to farm. But there you go. Yep, for sure. That you can use the pinch pepper nuts. Pepper plants. I mean, I do like to end up on bomb lilies because bomb lilies don't require any extra anything else, right? They just require chlorine atmosphere, and once you have that set up, there's no labor involved. There's no delivery, no labor, etc. You like having all the animals? Yeah, I like the animals too. I should do I mean, I tried to use all the animals as much as possible on this asteroid because obviously it's a new asteroid, so I wanted to test it out to the full extent. The only thing I will say is I'm not a fan of the slogos. The slogos are kind of meh. Like they're, to me, they're like a. I know this is gonna. People might disagree, and that's fine. You're for sure. I just don't like dealing with the mutation that they produce. That's all. But to me, I think slogos they eat too much salt. They produce dirt, which pips already produce. So I don't really need them. They produce shells, which you could make into lime. I think, right? I haven't done this in a while, but I think they make lime. Yeah, you can be crushed in the lime, so which is pretty cool, I suppose, if you need lime. But I haven't had a lime problem at all in this asteroid. So I mean, I think that slogos are kind of like not really needed, especially when you spawn with pips right here. So that's just kind of my opinion on that. But I know on Reddit, for instance, they really like the slogos, I think, or maybe like that's kind of generalizing too much, but I've seen a lot of posts on Reddit that say they like the pogos. So there you go. Everything is sterile, refrigerated. So why are we not having deep frozen here? Okay, but some things are in deep freeze. It's just not everything. So we're probably having trouble cooling things down as new things are coming in. Some of them are deep frozen, but it's okay. We got a lot of food, so we're not really pressed about that. At first, I thought hatches were kind of ugly, and then I made the critter condo. Yes, I love the critter condo. Violet says, I only played the original GTA. It was pirated copy on PS1, and the soundtrack was up. It was quite hilarious. I did like the cartoony atmosphere of the... I played GTA 2, but I wasn't really like... I didn't really understand what the game was about. To me, like, I was so young when I played GTA 2 that for me it was like pushing cars on a racetrack. You know, like, you have like a little Hot Wheel, and you're like pushing it around on a track on the ground or something. That's what the original GTA was like to me. I was like, this is kind of cool, but I don't really get it, you know? But I'm really glad that what it's become. Like, it's obviously there's a lot of controversy surrounding it and the developer and this and that, but as far as the art form, I think it's quite incredible. Okay, we got some we got a tornado rock. We got a nuclear plant there. We're just uncovering a couple more things. I think I can make it back. Let's see. I might just move one space over. Like if I go to here, this is 11, right? Is that what it's going? Yeah, I should be able to. The return trip is less than 10. Okay, so I should be able to come here. It's okay. I'll just wait here because I'm gonna be able to get all of them anyways, and then I'll come back and I'll grab the mug or something like that. I'm a resource hoarder more than anything. Same, Violet. Same. I love hoard. That's why I love the infinite storages so much. Like this, I love those. Oh no! Ooh, this is getting really close. This didn't work out as I expected. So, you know what? We're going to take this tile and put it here. And let's see if I can get this, like, really quickly built. Well, obviously I can't if I can't get a duplicate down there. But the last thing I want to do is suck up that brine and mess up my infinite storage on the account of... on the account of... You just told me that you like hoarding resources, and... I like hoarding it too. If I break my infinite storage, it's not going to be very good. If you don't min-max plastic, how are you going to boil some sour gas? Well, I mean, you can boil sour gas with oil, right? I don't think you need like, what do we need? Maybe I'm missing something. Do you need plastic for, like, how does plastic help in sour gas? I've never used plastic, if that's what you're referring to. I usually just use oil, but I haven't done a sour gas boiler in forever, so my memory is a little bit off. So plastic. So this melts to liquid naphtha and sour gas at 538. Okay. So oil, is that also 538 for petroleum? 538. Okay, so yeah, petroleum, I think I've it's always what I've used, and from the temperature differences, it looks like it's the same. So I don't know, would plastic be easier for that? Like I'm wondering now, because I've never done this method before, right? So maybe if you were to bring in plastic, it melts relatively quickly, so that's not a bad thing. And then just take the liquid naphtha and send it into the same sort of heat exchange that you normally would with petroleum. This might be an interesting setup. By the way, welcome Charlie on Twitch. Cheers. I use a ton of nectar to process in the plastic. Yeah, so nectar is really good as well. And generally, I would say that the people who are asking in chat are maybe not on the Frosty Planet or don't have direct access to nectar. So maybe they're trying to get plastic for something like a steam turbine setup early in the game. In which case, you're probably going to be left resorting to, petroleum or glossy Drecos or something. In 50 cycles, you'll have a crap ton of Drecos and Glossiers to shoot. Yeah, they come out super quick. Hey, what's up, Sprinkles? Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. What's the name of the building that cleans the artifacts of the Neutronomium? I forgot its name. You know what? I forgot its name too. Let's see. I know I need that. See, this is why, by the way, I built a Hydra in space. So when I forget my duplicates up there, Artifact Analyst Station. So when I forget my duplicates up there, I don't feel too bad when I when they because they can't hopefully expire. Where should I put this? I guess I'll put it right here. Looks like a pretty good spot. Peppernut is great for getting rid of your heated, polluted water. Yes, that is true. That is true. I used to be a big fan of the stuffed berry, by the way. So nice. We got bleached sandstone there. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go back. Let's go get the mug first, and then we'll go back this way. I think we can also mine stuff out. Cinnabar ore. I don't really want the mercury, to be honest with you. I really hope that we don't take that with us. We'll see. I guess we'll see, right? These are both office mugs, so I'm not too... Yeah, I'm probably okay. Let's see if I go... This is 24 trips max. Maybe I'll go here. Yeah, I'll get that one first. I don't really care for all that stuff. I finally have I was so scared of ranching when I started. Now I make sure I have a rancher at the start. Yes, they're so useful. They're so useful. I love ranching. I'm so glad that you've overcome that fear as well, because it's so easy to think of it as being very intimidating when really it's not, right? Like once you learn the basics of it, even just throwing together a very quick farm, for example, like I did here, it starts to really become super easy, and everything just starts to come together, right? And you're like, okay, now that I have a basic farm working, how can I make it better? And that's what I love about ranching is there's so many ways you can improve it, and it's so fun to improve. By the way, I'm just locking this so I can open it again because it was kept open. I don't want the pips to go away. I want the pips to be in here. But yeah, ranching is something that is it looks intimidating, but as soon as you figure it out, you're like, oh, that's it, and it's so easy. Sluggos are dumb. I finally have a cuddle pip in my room. My sleep schedule is finally on track. Ethan makes me work overtime. Fitz, I really appreciate you being here. But if you have to go to sleep, by all means, I'm okay if you gotta go early one day or a couple days or whatever, right? But yeah, I definitely appreciate you guys you guys coming by. And FYI, I will be back in the Factorio at some point shortly. Probably sometime next week, I'm guessing. Okay, so we're gonna go over here and then we'll come back. Looking good. Okay, let's send this rocket as well. Let's see. Who do we have for pilots? We got both of our pilots are gone right now. So let's take Trivaldo's girlfriend. And who is the other person that we can take? Anyone else? Anyone else? Like and subscribe. There we go. Let's just make sure these guys have enough. So we got like and subscribe. We have a pilot booster, I hope. We do not have a pilot booster on like and subscribe. Okay, well, let's get that. Or no, it's not called piloting. It's called something else, right? Oh, yeah, we do have it. Yeah, we got piloting here and Trivaldo's girlfriend. So Trivaldo's girlfriend actually doesn't have a lot of good stuff. Let's give Trivaldo's girlfriend, which one is it? Astronomy. I want to get some astronomy. Where's my soldering machine? Okay, let's do a couple of these. We'll do some more piloting. We'll do a couple more suit sustainability, IDing, applied science, and more astronomy. Of course, Redditors like slogos. Sorry, I'm super far behind, chats. I gotta really get caught up here. So let me just take a couple seconds. Slogos and Gilgos at High Happiness gives you so many slogos that they legit renewable source of water just off some Brecken. That's crazy. I did not know that. Like I said, I kind of got sick of all the mutation that they create, so that's kind of a skill issue on my part. San Andreas is the only true GTA. I love San Andreas. It's definitely my favorite one. I know it's just joking, but sour gas. Oh, you were okay. Sorry, my bad. But I was thinking about it like, maybe you could like drop plastic into a heater and then pump up the water. You could resource a positive natural gas loop with just critters. I'd say plastic is harder just because oil can be sent directly while plastic needs to be made first. No point in having plastic between steps. Might as well just boil crude oil to 538 directly. That's kind of what I was thinking as well. But I think there could be some interesting use cases if you didn't want to deal with oil. That might be something kind of fun to try at some point. Nectar also makes deep freeze for food so much easier. I have also taken time to learn how to tame all the geysers. Yes, that's awesome, Violets. Yeah, the geysers, you'll have a lot of fun. Like, once you get all the geysers figured out, the game just opens up. Like, it's so many possibilities to play different ways and such. Oh, I'm sorry. I might have just let out a sound into the mic there. Crab mode with copy change because you have a robot thing and you need engineer. We don't have a toilet yet level. You guys don't like it, but they don't give. What's a crab? Oh, the crab thing with. Are you talking about these crabs? The sulfur from the sour gas boiler fed to a tubular for more plastic, or fed to gum pump for pips to make more dirt, or fed to grub pump. Yeah, so I've been from my sour gas boiler. I normally just send it into, well, this was before all the DLCs. Like I haven't used sour gas boilers in a minute. Well, you guys have seen on stream how often I use them. Why is this still open, by the way? I feel like this should not be open. Maybe, well, the pips are just gonna get out, right? So it's not ideal. Maybe I'm just gonna delete it and rebuild it, because I don't know, maybe it's like legit. Oh, you know what it is? No, the automation doesn't run over it, so I don't know why it would do that. Anyways, I'll delete it, reconstruct it, and see what happens. Nice, new achievement, cool. We probably got the artifact. Okay, we're mining stuff out as well. Flux gives you another sour gas loop. Did you know that you should have more oxygen because you might switch out and the water in my car is a problem. Caitlin with the bound oxygen going to face because a real problem. I did not know. I did not use. Did not know that you can have a problem with that. What oxygen? What more oxygen do you need? A weird tokenish figure. Are you talking about the polluted oxygen? I'm afraid of making petroleum. 500 cycles and still no plastic. Oh, sorry, 900 cycles and still no plastic. Okay, so petroleum here. Okay, so you can make petroleum with an oil refinery, Shanks. And in my last episode of Overexplained, I showed you a really easy way to use it if you have a natural gas geyser nearby as well. However, I would learn how to do a petroleum boiler in the long run because it requires no duplicate labor, and it's kind of easier to set up than you might think. I have a video on my channel about how to make the petroleum boiler and how to make like the steps. If you want to make a super easy one that's not very efficient, I have a video on that, and I also have a video on some of the more late game style petroleum boilers that are out there. Why is Ethan banning me? I take it back. I don't need a cuddle Pip. I didn't ban anyone. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. Let's get rid of these. We have a cuddle Pip. There it is. Okay, let's move. Let's relocate these into the bedrooms. There you go. You guys get a cuddle Pip. Actually, we'll take these Pips away too, and we'll put the cuddle Pips in the bedrooms. Okay, there we go. We got some. This is a lot better now. Let's put some more cuddle Pips in here. Okay, things are looking good. Things are looking good. Hey, what's up, Kyle? Sorry for being late. No worries. Don't have to be sorry. Rancher's always a must for someone like me that likes to complete the achievements. Yes, the Mugen needs a whole setup itself, but you are spawned on an asteroid that doesn't give much renewable water. Gilgo ranching takes all the renewable sulfur into so much water. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think Weird Tokenish Figure is maybe talking about polluted oxygen. Or perhaps carbon dioxide. Okay, let's bring the rocket back. The rocket, I mean, this is kind of cool. We're harvesting a lot of stuff. I forgot that was happening. So Charlie's rocket, I guess I can keep them here. Let's take a look at Charlie's rocket, how they're doing. How's the levels for all these guys? So there's still 0 stress, which is really nice. They have plenty of oxygen. Looks like they're using it up in the canisters. And let's take a look at the morale. So Vitaly's morale is... Why can't I click on Vitaly? There it is. Actually, I would probably go to here, right? That might be a little bit easier. Really high, actually. So I'm pretty impressed with how well they're doing in space. Not gonna lie. I think this nature reserve is really helping. By the way, if you guys could leave a like on the stream, that would be amazing if you're on YouTube. And if you're on Twitch, please follow for more Ani gameplay. Okay, let's see what's the next step here. Okay, so we got... Oh, yeah, this thing. Okay, we got this blocked off. I suppose we can restart this. That would be okay. And then I think maybe we'll dig this out as well. I know I just built one of these things, but let's just put that there. We'll build this out, build a ladder to get over top. Something like that. And then this can keep coming down. Actually, I don't need this anymore. What's this do again? This does nothing. All right, so let's go to plumbing. Let's deconstruct all this, get rid of that, and then get rid of this tile. So this can drop a little bit easier. And I was supposed to do this a long time ago, but I guess now is as good a time as any. We're going to build some metal tiles here. All right, so these are going to make our duplicates run a little bit faster. We'll just go straight across like this. And then we'll dig this out first to start with. And then we'll dig every other one so they don't get stuck. And this will also get us access to all these Pokemolds, which are kind of cool. Oh, I just did it again. Did it in the wrong order, unfortunately. There we go. And this thing, do I need this thing here? What would I need this thing here for? I should bring some power. Like just straight power to this area. I think that would be a lot better. I suppose I'm running a lot of things off. Well, I'm running a lot of things off this generator in particular. So I don't need I don't need this wiring. This wire, I'll just run straight across. And then once I deconstruct that, that'll be fine. And then actually we'll put a new transformer right here. Something like this. And build it out of steel, because why not? I have so much steel. That's another thing too, chat. Like, in addition to plastic production, I know we talked a lot about plastic tonight, but plastic, steel, and ceramic are all things that you should be... Oh no, they're going to get stuck here. Pit Slave's going to get stuck. Are all things that you should prioritize fairly early on in your colony, I would say. Actually, I only need this one done urgently because they can just hop across. So let's put those on 9 or 6 instead. Just this one. This one's the most important. So Pit Slave can get out. Please get Pit Slave out. Please, somebody. Fitz, let's go. Okay, Fitz is on the ball. Perfect. Look how happy Pit Slave was. Okay, and then maybe we'll get access to... Oh, look at all these Pokeshimals up there. Okay, maybe we'll get access to all that as well. That would probably be cool. Yeah, just... No, I guess I don't need these ladders, do I? Oh, I just paused as I was saving. I hope it doesn't, like, have any problems. I'm awesome, I know. Where's this gonna fall into? I don't really... I guess there's a lot of mixed liquids there anyway at this point, so... Let's just go straight across and dig all this out. And then we'll dig all this out. Perfect. Get access to all those molts. Actually, I'll wait on that. I'll wait till this is done. And we'll let our duplicants work on that for a little bit. Now, this can probably go. I don't think I need this anymore. Imagine if that pause made the map become stair build commands. The stair build commands will never not be funny in their own way. I know it's kind of annoying at some time, like, you know, when you don't know what's going on, but you know, it's kind of funny. Okay, let's get rid of these. By the way, let's get these metal tiles built kind of across like that. This can go. I don't need that anymore. And I already got that. So everything's looking pretty decent here with the water. Let our duplicants mine the rest of that out. And then I don't know if I want to eventually get rid of all this water. I think it looks kind of cool. So maybe I'll just keep it for the time being, but whatever. No, I'm telling you, like, if it did the same bug as the dig command. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, like I'm always scared of pausing it when it's, because it already seems like it's about to freeze when you pause it when it's saving. So I'm always scared to do that. Let's send Charlie 27 or sorry 6767 back home. I want to offload all the materials so we can do another space mission. Whoa, where are we going? I don't want to go there. Excuse me. I want to go there. Why did we just get sent to a random location? Okay, let's send the biodiesel. What's the name again? It's Charlie 67C67. I've been missing the C, but isn't that like? Sorry, I'm not a soccer or like a football person, but isn't C? What's Cristiano Ronaldo's number? Isn't it like C67 or something? Like it sounds familiar. It sounds like a soccer thing. I know I'm gonna get grilled for messing this up. It just reminds me of Ronaldo's when the World Cup was going on. No, it's CR7. Oh, it's CR7. Oh, chat. I sorry. I don't know anything about soccer or football. I'm sorry. I know, right? Okay, one sec, chat. I'll give you 2 minutes. Just gotta turn the fan on. I know it was the 6-7 meme. I don't really get the meme, but that's okay. I think, it's just a new generation thing, I think. I don't understand it at all though. I will definitely acknowledge not knowing what it's about. Whoa, he said 6-7. He said it. I don't know. I was at a restaurant the other day, just hanging out with some friends, and so we were talking about something, and the number 6-7 came up. We're like, I think we were, who knows what, right? And there were some kids sitting like 2 tables down from us, and when they heard us say that, they're like 6-7, 6-7. I'm like, dude, I have no idea what that meme is. Like, I'm sorry. I know it's been around for like over a year, but can someone does anyone in chat know like where it originated from, or like what the purpose is of that meme? I'm just showing my age here, not knowing this. Wow, I'm really glad to get this finally cleared out. Oh no, I got more bright in here now. No, that's exactly not what I wanted to do. That's okay. Okay, so I'll have to get this fixed. Get this mopped up ASAP. Please mop it up quick. 6-7 is so stupid. Meanwhile, me hit cycle 69. Nice. See, that's more my generation, Fits. That's exactly what I would say when I hit cycle 69. There's no purpose like every meme recently, says Kyle. Well, fair enough. I'm not here to judge the what you guys not find funny or find funny. It's just I was hoping to get some insight if anyone had it, but that's all right. There's just I thought there would be like some sort of thing that made it make sense, but not everything has to make sense. Okay, how are these guys doing? They're coming back. Perfect. Okay, let's send. So what's going on here, by the way? We have eco power banks. We have plastic. We have oxygen. I think we're ready to go. Yeah, gear bomb. Yeah, we're definitely ready to go here. Or another. So summon crew. And select destination. I think we'll go. Do we have a telescope in here? No, we don't have a telescope. So that's kind of a problem. Let's just deconstruct these then and build a telescope. Oh, yes, we do. Sorry, I'm looking at it right there. Holy smokes. I don't know how I messed that up. Anyways, let's get the guys in here. Okay, we got the people. Let's select the destination. We'll go this way. See what's going on in this. Why no range? The current range is 1 hex. So I go into space and that's it. Why don't I have range on this rocket? Oh, I don't have any. Oh, I don't have any oxalite. Okay, well that kind of makes sense. Okay, let's get some oxalite, and we'll fix that. We will fix that. Oh, I will. Every 6-7s goes to Pokeshells. Yes, Charlie, you go there. Okay, that should be good now. Here we go. Select crew, summon crew, view interior, select destination to here. Actually, let's go down here. Can we pick up the module along the way? I think we should. Not the module, this thing. Let's put in a add module and artifact right there. Let's get that thing built first, hopefully ASAP. Bionic power. Okay, well, you know what? You can come out. Get yourselves out of here. Build an artifact module. By the way, they should have plenty of power. Like, I don't know what they were complaining about. Oh, it's probably not. I get it. Okay, now we're good. Now we are good. Summon crew. Not grounded. And here we go. 1 out of 2. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Hurry up. Acknowledge warnings. What warnings? I don't have any warnings. What warnings are we talking about? I think we're all good. No liquid intake. That's okay. It's already full. Oh, because the module. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about that. I like the noise that the bio engine makes, by the way. I think it's very cool. Okay, so let's go get that artifact, and then we'll come back, and let's see how the pips are doing. A little bit cramped. I thought we were moving the pip eggs out of here. I guess not. Okay, so let's move these pips out of here as well, so we're not cramping ourselves up. And we should have a couple cuddle pips already going there. Now, these Pokeshells, I definitely do not want them roaming around randomly. So we're going to put them into here. The last thing that we need is for any of our duplicates to come into contact with these guys. Let's take this guy. Put it all the way down here. Where is it? Put it right there. And of course, take this one and put it here. Something like that. And now, by the way, we can connect this wire to here. So we'll get that done ASAP. And then we'll connect this wire. Well, we'll deconstruct all this. I guess construction. Deconstruct that. And then deconstruct the building. Okay, deconstruct everything there. And then we'll relocate that to there. There's a power loop currently. That's okay. Maybe we'll get this out of the way as well. Let's go. Hurry up. Taking forever. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. I'm pretty satisfied with that. And then now we can mop up. Because we got a lot of mopping to do. Unfortunately, nothing I can do here, but that's okay. Move the Pokeshells over. Where's the Pokeshells? Commands, put those there. And let's see how these guys are doing. They're coming back. These guys are going there. Okay, we got 2 rocket missions. And everything is good. How are these pips doing? They're good. No, these guys aren't supposed to be tied up yet, are they? Oh, I guess they're bringing in pedal pips and regular pips. Not see the white kitty cats. Why did you just bring another pip in? I don't understand. You weren't supposed to bring in more than 8. Is it because this is not the right size of 90? Oh, it's 92. Okay, so I can only have 7 pips. So if it's below 7, I'll take 1. Let's put this guy out here. Okay, so that should fix everything. That should fix everything. By the way, if you guys have not seen it, check out... Oh, that's lovely, Pet Slave. Check out the over-explained video from yesterday. I thought it was pretty good, so check it out if you haven't already. It's the one where I build the Hydra. I'm pretty sure most of you probably already seen it, but I built the Hydra in that one finally after talking about it for so long. Okay, what else do I want to accomplish? I got the Cuddle Pips started now. Let's take a look at how the Cuddle Pip's doing. Where is it? By the way, this guy eats gum palm, bonbon tree, thimble reeds, and arbor tree. And they also make dirt. So temporarily amplified when they are hugged by a passing duplicate. That's fine by me. Okay, so I guess we'll work on the mopping here, clean everything up, and we'll just dig all this area down. Kind of don't want to lose this cold biome. So maybe, I mean, this is, I don't think this heat's ever going to creep in here. I think this is pretty safe. So maybe at most I just have to build some tiles here when I get access to this. I think that'll be my next step. So we'll just go, oh, I keep selecting the wrong ladders. Great bid, help me with the basics of the Hydra. Thank you so much, Uther, for the feedback. I appreciate that. How are you doing tonight, Uther? Welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you're here on joining me on Thursday. I know it's not my usual day for streaming, but I wanted to get some streaming in because I will not be here tomorrow. So let's actually go this way. This way would be a lot better, I think. We'll go straight across like this. And then get all these Poke Shells sent into this area as well. The Poke Shell pit. Where everyone's angry. Fitz says, as long as the Slush Geyser is there, you won't lose that cooling. You're right. No, the Slush Geyser is doing a lot of work. Plus, everything up here is very cold, and I'm not about to delete any of that, I don't think. So I should be good. Okay, so this is just very slow, the dazzling mirror. Kind of a slow circuit overloaded. What? Why is this all of a sudden? Oh, did I tie into? Yeah, that's why. That would explain it. Should be okay now, but you know what? We'll probably deconstruct, fix everything with insulated wire anyway. That's probably the go-to for long term. Go up to here. And then actually I can just go straight down. I don't have to go over here. All this can be deleted. Delete everything here. They should be able to get to that, I think. Maybe not to here. Just build a couple of these ladders. Little oops, yeah. Happy little accidents, that's all. Okay, we got the rocket back. Sweet. Let's empty everything from here. We got some stuff. Rocket platform. Where's our artifacts? Let's remove those. And everything gets filled up, and then we'll send it on another mission. Now, by the way, I'm going to function this manually because I'm kind of well, I mean, temporarily trying to figure out how it works anyway. So we're just going to build that so I can function it manually and then recharge the rocket that way. Building entombed. Get that fixed. Building broken. That's what they're working on that. I haven't even checked the duplicates all day. Let's just take the acorn. And by the way, I have to reply to this message here. In the meantime, let's do some blueprints. Just give me a second. So we got 7. Okay, cool. Sorry, chat. Just replying here. Okay, so we got the Underdog sports gloves. Algae point. Basic black gloves. That's kind of cool. Algae X. Magma checkers. Oh, nice. The Garnet jet helmet. And charcoal diagonal. Perfect. Some waste is going off the pool light. Yeah, some of the it's falling over. I'm still working on all this. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with all this brine though. I might just leave it there, to be honest with you. Maybe filter it and put it somewhere. What I want to do though is probably Probably take this and just send it into there instead. I think that one might be okay. The one you... Oh, the one below the rocket. I need, by the way, I want this done ASAP, please. Oh yeah, I want to get these the mugs uncovered as well. So we get the blender. What else can we do? Let's get that on high. Artifact of interest, 25k. They should be able to get that one. There it goes. There it comes. Please don't get in the way of that. That's the last thing I need. Is for duplicates to get pelted by the rad bolts. Just replying to my thing there. Okay, let's take this rocket now a little bit farther. Select destination, we'll go out here. And just kind of wait in space and uncover those two things around there. And then maybe we'll go a little bit farther once we get more of the space uncovered. Now this rocket, it should already be... Yeah, it should be pretty near to full. It's halfway full right now almost. And then we can send it on another mission. See, we got lots of water. We got lots of oxygen. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's perfect. We got everything. We got everything in this rocket. Rooster! Hey, how's it going, Roosters? 500 cycles on my map. Just now uncovered the entire first map. Haven't used the teleporter or been to space. So much to do on the Aqua map. Yeah, the Aqua map is so cool. I haven't even uncovered mine, actually, fully yet. It's just a couple things that I have... Well, I mean, I guess I uncovered it in the sense that I can see it, but I haven't dug. I don't know if you want to count that. But yeah, I love the Aqua map. I hope that you've been having a great time on it too. It's so much fun. I love the visuals of the water. I'm so glad they updated that. Can they even get in here? Yeah, they should be able to. And then maybe the polluted oxygen, I'll have to put some water deodorizers a little bit lower. But anyways, we're looking pretty good. I'm gonna keep mining this out. Is it your first? I guess it's your first run on the Aqua map, right? That's impressive. The Aqua map is not easy to traverse. That's true. It is quite difficult with all the water in the way. If you don't mind getting the water mixed up, I think it becomes slightly easier. Oh, that's not gonna work. I think it becomes slightly easier if you don't mind, but obviously, if you do mind, it's gonna be a big problem. You have to kind of keep everything together and in check. Okay, let's do this, and then we'll go across and do that. Bring all this power, this high transfer, or high wattage wire, what's it called? Insulated conductive wire, all the way over to everything. I love the insulated conductive wire, by the way. It is so much fun to use. So we're gonna rebuild all this. And we're gonna deconstruct here. And then open our way in. I don't need these two tiles here, by the way. Like, I know I have the insulated door lock anyways. But I like to have it. So that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Okay, we got a cool grub statue here that I might go get. Kind of like that. No! Why is the reactor melting down? No! Chat, what happened? Oh. I need the reactor to work. It's too hot. I think it was too hot. Oh, no. Oh, why did that just happen? Okay, I'm going to rewind because I want to see why that happened, and hopefully I can stop it. The Corium Factory, yeah. Time to rename the map, says Rooster. It was working so good. Hey, what's up, Sean? You joined at the right time. We had a nuclear meltdown. Nice to see you, Sean. Happy Thursday, by the way, everyone. Welcome. Oh, I really want to see why that happened. I didn't see. Okay, so let's take a good look. Take your screen caps, get your clips, and then we're gonna rewind. Thumbs up. Oh, perfect. Trivaldo, when you look away. It might have been Trivaldo, actually. I'm so disappointed. It was working so good. How long have I had this thing built for? Yeah, 64 cycles. Radiation vomiting donut. All right, let's see what happened. Let's go back a cycle. Yeah, this one is the immediate one. It melted down seconds after this. So let's see what exactly was the issue. It's Thursday, that's why it melted. All right, let's take a look. I really need the reactor to not melt down. It's an integral part of my space missions. All right, so let's see what was going on here. Do we have coolant? We have coolant for it. Oh no, we might have ran out of coolant. Why did we run out of water? It's something that I messed up here for sure. Or is it sand? We're waiting. Oh no, we don't have sand. We ran out of water because we don't have sand. That's such an easy. That's not even. Oh my goodness, that's such a silly mistake. Let's get some sand here ASAP. Fitz, let's go. Kern, Aaron, Fitz. Oh, don't go so far. Just get me some sand. No, we're not recycling water. We're being lazy. And we're out of water. So it's gonna melt down again. Okay, I don't think that the water is gonna make it. Maybe? I mean, no, it's not gonna make it. Let's be real here. Let's be real here. It's not gonna make it. Okay, so that's a pretty easy fix. That's a pretty easy fix. I could not, like, out of all the different ways that a reactor could have melted down on this this playthrough, that's not what I was thinking. I didn't think sand was going to be the issue. Okay. Now we know. Now I know what I messed up on. It'll be easy to fix it now. That's crazy that I ran out of sand out of all things. I should just automate that. I should just have a auto sweeper picking it up from a storage bin and having my duplicates delivered to the the storage bin. Or a conveyor loader or something. All right, so let's take a look. Actually, looks like we're just about to run out then. Like, why didn't we have any fun delivering it? That's so weird. Let's put that on high priority so we don't run out that time. Yeah, because our coolant is full. But anyways, let's do some automation here. Get this. So our duplicates are not alarm on the water line. So yes, I could definitely do an alarm, for sure. It would not be hard at all to put an alarm, let's say here, to warn me. Actually, I kind of like that idea. I do like that idea. Let's put a liquid pipe element sensor right here. And so if we are not detecting water, then we are going to send an alarm. Where is it? Where's the, there it is, the automated notifier. All right, so there we go. Just build a little bit of an alarm system here. And that's a great idea. Okay, so let's build this water sieve situation thing up here. Actually, I guess I could just put this up here and just redo the pipe. The piping is such a mess, by the way. So it might help us out, or like help my duplicates out if I just put that there and then redid some of this water. So yeah, let's cut this. I want the water to go, well, Let's take this out as well. Take this out. We'll get the water to split here. We'll get some ladders up here. Do I want to make use of ladders? I don't think so. I think ladders is not the right. Let's just delete everything here instead of trying to rebuild it as we're doing this. So get rid of everything. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll have the water coming down like so. So this is going to be our regular water. We'll put a liquid bridge here. And then bring the inputs like this. All right, that's the new inputs. And then obviously we want to delete this. We want to split the water because we're sending water up to the rocket. And we're sending water into this direction. So into here. So, but this is going to be our polluted water, which we're also going to split, actually. Coincidentally, we're going to split this way. Let's delete this. Delete that. And then we're taking fresh water into this area. So we're going to take this here, go like that, remove all this. Oh, I can't build that because it's that thing's in the way. Okay, no problem. We'll go straight over like this. And then we'll go down. So not the most elegant solution, but it's going to work. All right. Something like that. Let's see if that works. Now, obviously, I want this done urgently because I don't have time. I'm on the clock again. I'm really on the clock now, so please. So if I have to put a NOT gate here, by the way. So I built this slightly wrong. Put a NOT gate here like this. And let's see, where's the NOT? NOT gate like that. Okay, and then I guess we can't reach that, so let's deconstruct that so we can get to it. And then I need this done. Please hurry up. You might want to make a liquid storage before the alarm. Yes, I have a buffer. You are correct. And even if you don't have sand, it gives you more time to make some room. Yeah, you are 100% correct. I will definitely do that. As soon as I get the water flowing again, like I need this done. Please get this done. In fact, I don't even need this done for the time being. I just need water going in. And then 9 priority, please, please, please. Okay, auto sweeper. It should make it. I'm not even gonna look. It should be okay. So we'll do an auto sweeper. Not ideal. I guess I'll put it here. And I'll put a storage on this side. I really hope that the water makes it. Okay, go like that. And then build some ladders for the time being like so. No, it didn't make it. I took too long to build it. All that work. It's okay. It's okay. We'll do it again. The buffer actually that Fitz recommended would have helped immensely there. That would have given me just enough time. Like the water was on its way. So some of the steam turbine pipes are close enough to build a bridge to connect. Yes, I definitely could rerun it. In fact, you're gonna laugh at this, Yan. You are going to just love this. Watch this. So I'm actually sending my pipe, my excess water overboard. Okay, so I could very easily just pipe this into my coolant, but I chose not to. So I will do it. I will do it right here because I already have that set up. Whoop! No, that's not what I want. Let's not send any more than we have to. Please hurry. Please hurry. I need this deconstructed. I'm actually going to stop this. Hopefully they can get to this ASAP. Let's go, Sophie. Let's go, Sophie. You got this. Let's go. Okay, stop complaining about the radiation. I guess I could have just disabled it and it would have worked. Okay, let's see if we can save it. Oh, I'm pumping more. I'm pumping this overboard as well. Okay, that should be okay. That should be okay. Oh, come on. It's there. It's like literally right there. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. Okay, the water should be coming now. Here it comes. We're gonna prioritize this until it stabilizes. Fill this line up first. But that should be okay now. That's literally what this bridge was for. But I just never utilized it, so. It's one of those missions that I decided to do and then I never ended up finishing. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll get to that at some point. I'm not gonna forget. Spoiler alert, I definitely forgot. Now, I think I should have the pump. What if it's... Oh, damage overheating. Hang on. Why is the pump... Oh, okay, that's because we're out of coolant now. Yeah, we're not sending coolant anymore. So that kind of makes sense. This was keeping our thing cool. So. Disabled by automation. Oh, it was disabled. It wasn't even working. Never mind then. Anyways, we should be cooling this now. I think we should be all right. We'll see. We'll see how that works. Not sure why this is overheating, though. Anyways, I want to have the buffer set up as well. So we'll get this done. And we'll put the buffer after the sensor, I think. Because then if we're out of water, at least we have the buffer to fall back on. But instead of sending water overboard, maybe I'm going to reroute that at some point. As soon as I can figure out why I'm overheating constantly. That part I don't understand all of a sudden. What did I change? I guess I'm putting hot water in here now. So maybe it's getting a little bit warmer than it was before. I guess that's what's changed. I'm not sure. But we'll see. Building broken. Okay, this is back to being broken. Because I reloaded a couple times. The steam turbines and the water are... Yes, they are. So the ones at the bottom, it's disproportionate. I have an aqua tuner here, and I'm also sending my hot... where is it? My hot nuclear waste through these bottom ones. So these ones are working slightly harder. You can see this one's kind of like maybe 60%. This one's like 50 or whatever. So I just don't have enough heat in some of these areas. That's like my heat distribution isn't that great. But it's not the best. I should have some more aqua tuners down here. This is 200 degrees in this area. I could probably make this a little bit bigger and get some more power out of it. Or something. Anyways, I meant to turn this off. Let's turn that off and then get our... This should be okay now. So if we're not sending water, I want to send a no water notification. No water reactor meltdown incoming. And we're going to do pause and zoom. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, cool. So that should fix that, I hope. And then obviously we'll build our liquid reservoir. See what happens. See what happens in this setup. Hopefully they can reach all this stuff. Oh, by the way, how's the rocket mission doing? Oh, because yeah, we forgot to send these guys since we reloaded. It got sent. Okay, so 135 is the temperature. I guess I'm not too worried about that just yet. As long as it's not getting up to the 150, like 140s, I should be okay. And this thing seems to have stabilized now, I think. We are sending more water into it, so that's helping out, I think. All right, so everything should be okay. What's the red amount of on the infinite storage? The red amount. So in the interior it's 1900, in the exterior it's 2900. Or 7,000 up here actually. 6,000, 7,000 ish. As opposed to 8,000 or 6,000. So not too bad. Maybe it's almost time to start using that as our method for producing rad bolts. Oh no, that's not good. Oh no, that's not good at all. Everything okay. So we still have deep frozen stuff, but this is kind of a problem. I did not realize this was happening. This is probably hasn't been going on for long. I don't know how long the flooding's been showing there, but it should be easy to fix. Actually, let's do this. Let's go. Yeah, let's do this much for now, and then we'll just bust out this and let the water fall in. I don't believe I can mop anything. So, are things? I hope things are not spoiling quickly. Let's take a look at our gas overlay. We're still good. We still got carbon dioxide and chlorine. But we need this running really, really quickly. Okay, let's get duplicates up here. No! Are you going to get this done? Please, Leah, please. I need you to win. Nice. Good job. Good job, Leah. This should be working anytime now. Anytime. We're actually heating it up right now, so it's not ideal with what's going on. But it's still deep frozen in some parts. So, not too worried about it. Okay, that should be okay. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed to happen. Okay, one less thing to worry about, right? Now we got Sea Queen starving. I don't care about that. And I don't care about this either. Office mug and the mood ring. Cool. Imagine all this food decaying. Oh, that would be brutal, wouldn't it? Yeah, everything here can actually decay. I don't have any... I don't have anything that can't decay, so... That might be the end of my colony. I might just lose it. I guess I could feed them mealwood or sludge or something, but that kind of sucks. Pokeshells be like, I just hit the jackpot. Yeah, no kidding, right? No kidding. Yeah, everything okay. Everything else is okay. Let's send another rocket mission. Select summon crew. Set destination to. Let's go in this direction. See what's over here. Drill code missing. Okay, well, I guess let's get that done. Okay, we'll get that. These guys are working on that kind of slowly. And seems like things are okay now. 140, 135. I mean, we got some hot parts. Let's take a look at the temperature. Not too bad, I guess. It's all the... It should all be okay. There's a lot... It's very hot down here. I could be doing more with cooling this area. In fact, I might just do that. I might just expand this to make it bigger. Building melted. Oh my goodness. Oh, this stuff all melted? How did this all melt? Oh, because of space exposure? Wow, we're just having so many problems today with the melting. So I lost all my rads because that melted. Hey, do you do a start to finish building of a Hydra? I saw one that had the finished one, but not the one for... Yes, I have multiple videos, actually. I just released a video yesterday that is a start to finish build. And I also have a video that's like a year old, maybe 6 months to a year old, that I show you how to build the Hydra, where I focus particularly on the Hydra. But yes, go check out yesterday's video. That is a start to finish build. Okay, so I have to rebuild this. Not a big deal, I suppose. Not sure why that. I guess I have to cool it or something. I'll go search for it. Love your videos. Thank you so much. Yes, it's literally the last video that I made. It's called Over Explained. Tokenish Figure said you were a Travoldo lover. He might have jinxed you today. Yeah, we have lots of things going wrong today, but that's okay. I kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. It's pretty funny. So it's all right. This one was here, I believe. Okay, chat, we're going to be on for another 20 minutes or so, give or take. I just want to let you know, I'm back Sunday for streaming, all right? I'm not sure yet if I want to play Dave the Diver, this, or Factorio. I probably want to go back to Dave the Diver on Sunday again, just to give it another go and see if I can make some more progress. But yeah, just an FYI, another 20 minutes-ish. And then I'm off until Sunday. I'll try to get another over-explained video out again. That was a lot of fun. Those are a lot of fun to make, so we'll see how that goes. I think I can send them right. They have everyone's aboard now. So just close this. Let's go. I love that. So cool. I have 11,000 hours. Wow, that's impressive. And only on Second Planet. Too much of a perfectionist. That's all right. You know what? That would be if, by the way, if you want to, like, here, this is not just to you. I am Churian, but also to everyone else. Next Friday, I plan to do another community asteroid night. So if you'd like to send in your asteroid to show something off or ask for advice or help or whatever, please send them in to my email. It's on my YouTube channel. Or if the file is small enough, you can upload it to my Discord. All right, so if you are someone like a perfectionist, let's say, and if you have a lot of time invested in an asteroid, I'd love to see it. I'd love to show the community. So please, if by all means, send in your asteroids for next community day on next Friday. All right, so that would be a lot of fun. Yesterday we did a community day, and it was pretty cool. It was fun getting back into it. No water. Why do we have no water? Oh, it's just water's just. Okay, I get it. It's just not... Okay, I got it. It should fix itself pretty... You know what? Okay, let's do that. There we go. I guess we have a little bit of a problem with the water. Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work the way I want it to work. So we're going to limit how much water can pass by here. Now I'm gonna move this back a little bit. We'll put it somewhere. Yes, okay, I got it. Stop doing that, please. There we go. Okay, so please delete it quickly. That's very annoying. Being a perfectionist on this game is hard work. Yeah, you can tell that I'm not a perfectionist. Right? This is just the most annoying sound in the world. Oh, man. That was funny. Okay, let's build it properly somewhere else, and I'll just limit how much water is going through. Or, you know what? I suppose I could have just done this. But the reason I didn't do that initially is because I thought I would have water backed up at all times. Now, if I'm going to have gaps in my water... there's no way I can solve that if the water is still going through one section of pipe. So I think I do have to limit it. Maybe I put it here. Maybe if I put it here, it's going to work out better. Because then the water has a buffer where I'm not waiting on this to happen. You know what I mean? But then if I have a no water situation, then I don't have the buffer. So maybe I just limit the water. How about that? Like, how much water does this use per cycle? I don't know. It doesn't even say. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna limit how much water I'm sending. That will work out perfectly. So let's get the water fixed up. Let's put this here. Let's put a liquid pipe element sensor here. And then we'll put the water, a water valve in this area. How about that? We'll find a way. We'll find a way. I like to experiment with this stuff anyway. See how that works. Keep the water going for now, obviously, so I'm not going to... These should all be buildable, I think. 1, 2, yeah, this should all be buildable. Okay, let's build that ASAP, please. I don't remember my reactor being unbalanced like this, but I also don't remember what I did. Well, I'm naturally not, like I just said, I'm not really a perfectionist. I have too much heat down here, basically. So this is, if you take a look, yeah, this is like a cold area compared to down here, which is pretty funny. It's just my heat distribution is not very good. And a filter automation gate for here, you mean? But it's okay though. I mostly want the reactor for Radbolt production, which by the way I should be sending that way for my rockets, right? I don't really need. How's this going? Are you guys doing research? Oh, I don't even have an astronomer in here. That's kind of annoying. Let's go back. Oh my goodness, here we go again. A buffer gate would solve the issue, actually. You are correct. I decided to go with this method for some reason. Let's see how it works, though. By the way, why are we having such a hard time filling up? Oh, because I did. Okay, that's fine. I reloaded that part. Okay. I reloaded this part. So now we are having issues with our water coming in. Okay, well that's okay. That's easy to fix. Our water's just getting a little bit lower. A lot of water problems. Thankfully I have this. I hope I can. Oh no, we might have another meltdown. We may have another meltdown. Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Take this out. Just take that out for now. And then we can reconnect it. That should be fine until I get water coming in here again. Where is the water? Okay, it's coming. Oh, we got some brine as well. Oh no, we got brine now. Oh boy. Everything's happening. We're picking up brine and salt water. Okay. Let's do a filter. Where is it? Where is the, not that one, what, liquid filter? Let's do a filter, put it right here. Where do I want to put the water? I guess we'll put it here for now. I only want to send polluted water through here. And then everything else we'll put into a liquid reservoir. So we'll do this. We'll take this out for the time being. Build this at a high priority. And then obviously we'll get some power to it. Will brine destroy the reactor? Good question. I would assume that it would just get plugged up. That is my assumption. Well, I guess we're about to find out. So we want to be sending polluted water through here. Okay, we still have water. Okay, literally water is just coming, so fingers crossed. Actually, did we filter that pocket of brine? I don't see where the brine went. I might be just missing it because I might be slightly not seeing it for some reason, but anyways, this should be okay now, I think. I thought we sent one packet of brine up here. Let's take a look. Just water, enriched uranium, and nuclear waste. And I don't think we have any brine anywhere. Like, it probably would have... Yeah. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Now, why not liquid elements plus liquid shutoff combos? Okay, so that's a good point. I'm not really starving for power. So that's why I opted to do an easy method. By the way, as soon as I get all this brine sucked up from here, I should be okay and not have to use it. But that's the answer to that. But I agree. Normally, I wouldn't mind doing the shutoff. That should be okay. It was in fact not okay. You are correct. It was not okay. We'll see if this is okay though. We shall see. Everything, it looks like it's okay. I mean, the limiter, the flow rate is doing pretty good. Let's put it up to 8,000. I just need it to not go too quickly, that's all. So, whatever. We'll see how that works. Yeah. I think we're pretty good. How's the star map coming along? This rocket's coming back. Should be back pretty soon. Okay, 3 cycles-ish. These guys are going over here to look at more stuff. So we'll send them one more thing away. All right, cool. Things are looking pretty good. Oh, that's kind of weird. I didn't know that becomes white like that. I probably done it before, but I just never noticed it. Okay, so this is working now. That's fine. This can be reconnected. Keep taking out all this water. This is still polluted water here. The buffer might not fill up though. You're right. I mean, you guys had a better idea than the buffer. I might reconsider the buffer later, but we'll see how this works. As long as I have a steady stream of water, like here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to fill up the buffer first, actually, and then I'll put the limiter on. So that might be a better solution. And then I just feed a constant drip of water, enough to keep the buffer full. Maybe that's the solution. But yeah, everything's looking pretty good otherwise. All right, so let's go with that for now. Okay, what else have we got going on? We got no irrigation here. Okay, that's a consequence of this. So let's fix that. Everything should be okay there. And then we need some water. We need more water. Whoops, not that way. This has to go around, I guess. That's okay. It's kind of a mess, but we'll go like this. We'll rebuild that. Something like this. And then we'll deconstruct this, and this. Okay. Where's the water from the steam turbines going? Okay, so the steam turbines, it's going back into the steam room, except for this. I'm still throwing this overboard. I should reroute this into here, which I'm going to do now. No water. Okay, well, I don't want to listen to that again. Please, no more. Let's do the pop instead. Okay, this I should be dumping. This is the one I should be dumping in back into the steam room, because this will help cool this area, I think. So let's do that. All right, see how that works. Yeah, the popping is a little bit more tolerable. Not the most ideal situation to be in, considering I'm like splitting my water source at the polluted water side, then I'm splitting it at the regular water side multiple times, in fact, sending it to different rockets and such. So Yeah, not the most ideal scenario that we're in, but I'm sure it'll all work itself out. Use the scissors on the alarm. You're right. I gotta get rid of that alarm. That alarm is just not doing it. That alarm is just not doing it at all. It was a valiant effort, I think, but it was not meant to be. All right, so let's kind of call it there a little bit. We'll take like 5 or 10 minutes. I just wanted to maybe do some plugs for the latest video that I did. Yeah, no more pop boom. No more booms, okay? We got the booms out of the way. All right, so we're gonna call it there. I'll stick around for a little bit if you guys have questions or want to chat or whatever. Maybe if you guys are watching the new GTA trailer that just came out. If you guys, I'm a big GTA fan, if anyone wants to talk about that. But anyways, in the meantime, I'm going to just kind of give a TLDR again on what's happening. First of all, go check out the overexplained video from yesterday. If you haven't, it was released right after the stream. So in that one, I built the Hydra. I thought it was a really good one. I can't wait to make the next one. I'm really excited for it. Next stream is not tomorrow like usual. It's going to be Sunday night. So again, not sure what I'll play. I might play Dave the Diver again. I'm kind of hoping to get back. I want to get substantial progress in Dave the Diver. Like I want to make sure that I give the game multiple like hours and streams to see like what it's all about, right? Like I want to get the full experience at least. So I might play Dave the Diver on Sunday. I think I'm like 60% on that. All right. And then I really want to start Factorio again on sometime next week. It just depends on how things are looking. Okay, so that's kind of the schedule coming forward. And now we have Heat Damage here. So Dave the Diver probably Sunday. I'm not here tomorrow. Go check out the Overexplained and the GTA trailer is out. So there you go. Hey Stringer, I'm joining at the end again. Yeah, sorry Stringer. I did not really a surprise, but a short notice, like a 24-hour notice Thursday stream because I'm not here tomorrow. So did a little bit of progress. We had a reactor meltdown though. Unplanned, an unscheduled rapid disassembly of the reactor. So that was interesting. And not what you might expect. Not the reason you might expect. So if you want to rewind, I don't want to spoil it for you, but it was definitely interesting. And now we're getting some issues here, but whatever. There could be worse things in life happening than pipes breaking. We did discover some of the star map, so we got all this, the north. I guess I call it the north, but we got that part of it done. Let's send this rocket over to here. Keep going on that, and this rocket's coming back. Hopefully we can beat the meteor. I don't think we will. Yeah, we will. Okay, cool. Well, I just want to say that my current playthrough is in better shape now. You kind of forced me to make it to make it better looking. That's awesome to hear, Fitz. Thank you for the compliment. If next Friday there's some run show, I will try to make something worthy of an Ethan watcher. Fitz, anything is worthy. Don't feel like you have to make something special for the community night. All right, so if you'd like to send something in, by all means, send it in. We'll do any. If I get one asteroid, I'll do the one asteroid. If I get 5 asteroids, we'll do a whole night of community night. All right, so it'll be a lot of fun regardless. So yeah, that's the last thing I wanted to talk about. So next Friday, I want to do another segment on community submissions. So I'll post it in the Discord. I'll post on my channel again as well. If you guys have something that you'd like to submit to show off, or you want some advice or questions, please send me your save file. We'll do a cool segment again on Friday about all the things that people submit. It was a lot of fun yesterday, and I can't wait to get back into it. All right, so that's gonna be it for today. We're gonna call it there. Yeah, I think that's it, right? So I hope that you guys have a great start to your weekend, because I'm not here tomorrow. Have a good Friday night. I know it's like a couple Fridays that I've been missing lately, but just things that are going on. So I always try to make up for it if I can, like today on Thursday. But I'll see you Sunday next, and hopefully I have another video by then. If not, then definitely early next week. So we'll see how things go. All right. So I guess I'll end it there and take care. Yes, likes are free. Hit that like, everyone. Thank you so much, Stringer. Appreciate the shout out. Please hit the like button on YouTube and follow on Twitch if you're not already. School is gonna start soon. Oh, yeah, school is starting soon here in Canada as well, for for the kids. So if you are in school, I guess I'm gonna be streaming a little bit too late for. I guess if you're on the West Coast, you might still catch me, but please prioritize your education over watching me on Ani. I appreciate it if you do want to stay up late and watch, but if you're on the East Coast, I'll be really high. Sorry, not really high, really late. And if you're on the West Coast, I'll probably be somewhat early. So, okay, we have no more power banks. We should be okay to get back. How much? We have 0.2 cycles left. And yeah, we should be back. And here we go. Perfect. They're coming back just in time. Go get your power banks. Too early, actually. Oh, okay. Too early. No, prioritize Ethan. School is overrated. School is for dorks. Oh boy, look at me. I'm the education now. Yeah. Yeah. I love that meme. No need for school. Just be a professional Ethan watcher. It's a good career. Trust me. All right. Thank you so much, chat, for being here today. I appreciate it. Okay. I also want to shout out to Crimson Riots for the 200 bits on Twitch earlier. Crimson Riots also with the 150 yesterday. So thank you so much, Crimson Riots, for continuing to support on Twitch. And thank you so much, One Violet Imp, for the Prime sub as well. Thank you so much for you guys. It's super awesome. Again, if you're just watching though, a like is more than enough. Thank you. So thank you to all who hit the like, and if you haven't done so yet, please do so. And also follow on Twitch. And Ethan We Trust and Professional Gambler. Oh, yeah, okay. That'd be. I wish I was a professional gambler. I'd have way more money. All right, take care, everyone. Thanks for being here. See you on Sunday.